Hey guitar enthusiasts, Lauren Bateman here. In this lesson, we're going to be going over position 5 of the pentatonic scale. But not only that, I'm going to show you a really cool cross-section trick that will allow you to use more of your fretboard over 3 positions. So let's get into it. So hopefully you've seen my other scale videos in this series and you're familiar with position 1 of A minor pentatonic and you're familiar with position 2 of A minor pentatonic. If not, I'll put links to the videos up there. You guys can go check those out because in this lesson we're going to get into the 5th position, which falls right before that first position. And once again, we are in A minor pentatonic, so I'm going to be starting on the 3rd fret, but remember these scales can be moved in positions depending on what key of a song you're playing with. So we're going to be starting with our first finger on the top string of the 3rd fret, and we're going to be going 3, 5, 3, 5. All right, then we're going to use our first finger and our pinky on the middle 2. We're going to go 2, 5, 2, 5, and then 3, 5, 3, 5. So we're always ending on that 5th fret. So it's 3, 5, 3, 5 on the top 2 strings, 3, 5, 3, 5 on the bottom 2 strings, and the middle 2 are going to be 2, 5, 2, 5. So it sounds like this. And that's why I like this position, because it's kind of like a mirror on the top and the bottom. All right, so if we play it top to bottom, it'll sound like this. 3, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, backwards. Now we're going to do a turnaround, come back to the 3rd fret on that bottom string, up a string, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 3. All right, so that is your 5th position, so you can learn that. But the most important part that we're going to talk about right now is that top box, and I'm going to show you how we're going to move that over 3 different positions. So starting in the top string, we have that 3, 5, 3, 5, all right? It's just like this little box. Well, if we move to position 1, okay, the one here between 5 and 8, if we come down to the middle 2 strings, we have another box. 5, 7, 5, 7. Okay, so we've got a box on the top, 3, 5, 3, 5, a box in the middle, 5, 7, 5, 7, and then a box on the bottom, 8, 10, 8, 10. So we have 3 little boxes. 3, 5, 3, 5, that's position 5, 5, 7, 5, 7, that's position 1, 8, 10, 8, 10. That's position 2. So you can work just practicing playing across, called a cross section. You can see we're moving across the fretboard. Okay, so that's the first part of this, but what I'm going to do now is show you how we're going to connect them using some slides. Real quick, I hope you guys are enjoying this lesson so far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. This way YouTube will let you know when I release more videos just like this one. Okay, so whether you're on acoustic or an electric, this will work, but I'm going to show you now how to connect all of these cross sections together for a much cooler sound. So we've got 3, 5, 3, 5, that first block, right? Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to slide up to the 7th fret on that A string. So it's going to sound like this. Hear that slide? So the 3rd finger is sliding up 2 frets to the 7th fret. All right, because remember, the 5th fret is the sharing point between position 5 and position 1. So we've now gone from position 5 and we've now slid into position 1. Now we're going to be right in place to play 5, 7, 5, 7 on the middle 2 strings, and then we're going to slide up to position 2 by sliding that 3rd finger up to the 9th fret. So sound like this. Cool. Now the bottom one is 8, 10, 8, 10, and you can slide up to the 12th fret. Okay, so now we've gone from the 3rd fret on the top string to the 12th fret on the high E string. So I'm going to do real quick before I show you how you can kind of play around with this a little bit. I'm just going to go in for a real quick close-up so that you guys can see my fingers moving through this little cross section. All right, so here it is in close-up for you guys. We're starting 3, 5, 3, 5, slide to 7. Okay, 5, 7, 5, 7, slide to 9, 8, 10, 8, 10, slide to 12. Again, 3, 5, 3, 5, slide to 7. 5, 7, 5, 7, slide to 9. 8, 10, 8, 10, slide to 12. So what I would recommend is going through and practicing the cross section first, but now this is a really cool thing. In another video, we added this bottom box already to that first position because, you know, usually what happens is people learn this A minor pentatonic scale and then they get stuck just going up and down that scale and they don't like know where to go from there. So we've added the bottom box here. We've now added this top box up here. So instead of always ending your scale and going, instead of ending on the root note, the A there, you can come from behind. So you can come from below up instead of always having to come from above down. Okay, so you kind of got the, okay, so that's another option that you can do. The other thing that's really cool about these cross sections is not only do we get to add the boxes, but the great thing about these 3 positions is that the bottom strings overlap and line up. Okay, what do I mean by that? So the 3rd fret, you've got the 3s together, you've got the 5s together, you've got the 8s together, okay? You've got the 10s together, okay? You can't do it on the 12th fret, but we've got, okay, they overlap, which gives you these cool little double stops. So now you know, if you're playing, think of that like Chuck Berry type. That's where that comes from. It's these little double stops on the 3rd, 5th, 8th, 10th. Okay, you can add little cool little spices to your playing now, okay? Again, you don't just have to play down the position. Now you know how to slide in and out of those positions. Okay, you can come backwards. Slide into this position now. Okay, you can slide in and out of these things. So don't just work the scales top to bottom. Work them sideways. See what I did there? 3, 5, 3, 5, 5, 8, 5, 8, 8, 10, 8, 10. Just sliding on that bottom string between the notes. The same, you can do the same on the 2nd string. 3 to 5, 3 to 8, you know, 5 to 12. Okay, just little different ideas that you guys can play with. So instead of, like I said, going top to bottom, now you can play from the 3rd fret all the way to the 12th fret across 3 different positions, and it just gives you a lot more room to run with your guitar playing, your improvising. So try those out. I hope you guys enjoyed the cross sections. If you did, leave a comment below for me to let you know that you found this useful. YouTube is going to pop a couple more videos up over here. Hope you guys have some fun, and I'll see you in another lesson video real soon.